What is going on, guys? Epic Video Game Master here. It's been so long since I've made a video. It's just been insane streams and school and this and that, but here we are making a video. This is gonna be how to increase your range without spending any real money, or with like very limited Mesos, stuff that you can obtain within the game that's inexpensive, dropped by monsters, or just flat out given to you. So let's get started. So to start off, guys, first thing you want to do, alright, is in your world where you have all your characters, you want to go here where it says character card. Now where it says character card, you have these 3 decks. Basically every card will give you certain stats. If you hover over the card, you can see the stats. For example, my Dark Savage G Dark Knight gives me 4% HP, my Demon Slayer gives me abnormal resistance, and etc. Right? We got this guy who gives minimum critical damage 3%, maximum critical damage plus 3%. So like it's these kind of guys that are really gonna push your range over the edge here. You know, damage increase while attacking boss monsters. So when you combo, now here's what I want to talk about. Now when you start comboing, here, let me take everybody out, and then we're gonna make like some really good decks here. I want to show you guys. So basically, S ranked warrior, okay, S ranked warrior, okay, S ranked warrior. What do you get? You get the unique deck powerful charge activated plus the warrior deck. So you get extra stats. So not only do you get the original stats that were given by the characters, but you get the stats for having them matched up. Like it's like a, you know, you got to match your cards. So why don't we go, if I have 3 mages here, I have 3 archers. So why don't we do S stat archer, S stat archer. I don't have another S stat archer, do I? No, I don't. But I have an A stat archer. So basically that, then you're going to get the deck effect, pinpoint aim and Warrior's Growth A activated, apparently. I don't know what that has to do with it, but basically you want to, and then you get all the original stats that were originally there. So that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. So for example, Xenon, you know, Mahil and Dawn Warrior should give you another, see, extra stuff, warrior, more warrior stats here, plus the original stats that they would have normally given you. But I think in this particular case, I'm just trying to think what would be the best way to go about this. Because this is, the Xenon doesn't really fit in, I think I might just go for the SSS rather than having it that way, because you still get the extra warrior stuff, but just play around with it until you get the best possible stats for your character. So let's move on to the next way. Alright guys, so let's talk about another method where you can increase your range, no Mesos spent whatsoever. Alright, so it's called the Lynx skill method. And as you can see here, I have Pig's weakness stumped with these old skills. But anyway, come down here. I also have a Nebulate fusion thing, but that's pretty cool. Alright, so you come into here and you see all these skills and you're wondering, well, how did you get these skills? Like, and they're really awesome skills, right? So basically, when you level up certain characters, and I'm going to explain to you guys which ones you can. If you get them to level 70, you can transfer over a Lynx skill by going on the character you've leveled up to 70. For example, let's start with this one, the Mercedes. Alright, so I leveled up my Mercedes to 70. Now I go in my Mercedes Lynx skill manager and I select a character, and I can transfer this skill over to that character. If you get the Mercedes to 120, this skill levels up, and if you get it to 200, it goes to level 3. So for example, mine's level 1, so I get a 10% EXP boost. Now, 15% EXP boost if I get my Mercedes to 120. So basically, I'm getting 15% free every level. So like when you get into level 200s, that actually starts becoming quite significant. So Knight's Watch is from my Mahil, level 2, because he's over level 120. And it basically is a usable skill where it decreases knockback. It gives you knockback resistance 100%. But let's talk about the important ones here. Fury Unleashed, Demon Slayer. If you get a Demon Slayer to 120, you get 10% boss damage. Mine's 200, so I get 15% because he used to be my main, so he's level 200. Let's talk about Wild Rage from the Demon Avenger, 10% damage. Alright, Kana, 120, you get 10% damage as well. So that's 20% damage for having a 120 Kana and a 120 Demon Avenger. And one here that I don't have but I'm working on, as you saw in my character selection menu, is the Xenon. Level 120 Xenon gives 10% all stats. So easily you can rack up your range there. 20% damage already does. I mean, that's 1/5 of your damage added on top of your damage, which is insane. Alright, so now let's go into one other method that I'd like to talk about that is kind of underlooked. Not a lot of people really use this method, and a lot of people overlook it. It's the inner ability, or your ability. So basically, you have these abilities. Every character has these abilities. Basically, you get them by going in your light bulb. Once you're level 30, you can get the first one, 60, get the second one, etc. You get the third one, I think, at 100 or something. So once you're level 100, you accept. It's called the first ability, second ability, third ability quests. You don't have to do any quests. You just accept it, and you get these 3 things. And you save up honor XP by bossing and by, you know, those little gold bottles you pick up, and then you can go ahead and reset it. And just like a potential tier, it has a tier as well. I actually had mine up to unique today, but I was trying to get up to legendary, but couldn't necessarily do it, so it was like whatever. And yeah, so basically that's how that works. You can just kind of play around with it until you get your stats. Like here I got some dex here. You know, you can get damage, you can get attack, you can get Meso obtained, depending on what you're looking for. Like you can even get boss damage. Like here I got 5% damage to normal monsters, which is pretty good stuff. In fact, that was really good stuff. I probably should have kept that. Yeah, so 2% attack when attacking targets inflicted. That one's pretty bad. But the 5% damage to normal monsters was good. But you guys get the idea. Basically, you sit here and you use your honor EXP, which you can obtain by bossing. I like bossing the best. Yes, see, I got it up to unique there. So let's see if we can actually get a decent one here. All stats plus 10. 2% of AP applied. Don't go back down. It can go back down, by the way, guys. It goes up and down. It fluctuates. Please don't go back down. Please don't go back down. Okay. I'm pressing my luck here. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to stop there because you can actually lock the ability and spend more points, and you can lock your things and spend all your points. But yeah, you guys get the idea. You can increase your range that way pretty easily. So basically, those are my little tips and tricks on how to increase your range. No Mesos, no NX, no money, nothing like that. Just simple ways where you can actually get a lot of range, a lot of EXP from that Mercedes Lynx skills, Xenon Lynx skills, Kana Lynx skills, Demon Avenger, Demon Slayer Lynx skills, all amazing Lynx skills. Even Cannoneer's Lynx skills give some stats and HP, especially for a classic Bowmaster who's low on HP. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the new music, make sure you go and check out my brother's SoundCloud. Link will be in the description below. He's really good, and he recreated these songs that you are hearing right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.